Hello, Cancer, and welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn, and Cancer, today is December 7th, 2023, and we're going to do a general love reading, baby. Let's talk about you in the Department of Love. All right, what we got here? Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. And reciprocity. I want to have an equal give and take. All right, well, let's talk about this and see what is going on. Let's see whose energy this is. Let's see what's going down here, Cancer. Spirit guides, talk to us. What does this all mean? What's going on with Cancer in the Department of Love? Whoa, Nelly. The Sun in reverse. Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay. And Cancer, for those of you who are interested, I'm open for personal readings if you want one. The link is in the description box below. Well, this person definitely wants healing here. There is healing coming through. I do feel we've connected through to a Cancer who's in a relationship. You're in a connection, but there's a little bit of a bumpy road. There's a little bit of turmoil here. There's a devil. Could be dealing with Capricorn. Could be dealing with Leo. Could be dealing with Taurus. What else we got here? We got the Fool. Oh, we got the Empress in the house. All right. Oh, I flipped her upside down, but she came that way, so we're taking her the right way up. We got the Fool. You guys will work this out. And there's the Two of Pentacles. You will. There's the Ace of Wands. The passion, the spark, the chemistry. It's still there between this connection. There's obviously disagreement. You guys got to see each other. Got to see eye to eye here. You got to look at the other person's perspective. I do feel the healing takes place. But let's talk about the Sun in reverse, because this does represent a little bit of a negative outlook, pessimistic point of view. There's the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Here's a devil. There could be an addiction, or it just could be negative. There's the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so it could represent, there's still physical spark here, and there's still an emotional attachment. It could represent an addiction. Maybe someone has addictions in the energy, or it could just represent negative thinking, negative self-talk here. But they definitely want to stay focused, stay positive is what I was going to say, but I mixed positive and focused. I do it all the time. But the Three of Pentacles does tell us you're going to work through this. But if we look at these two people here, clearly a little bit of turmoil here in this relationship, Cancer. There's a Ten of Swords. Ooh, someone might have an addiction here, and there might be an addiction that's being overcome, because the Ten of Swords is a card of self-sabotage. And if it's not an addiction, it's just an unhealthy pattern or habit that could be getting in the way or creating issues in the connection, right? It's like one person smokes, the other person doesn't smoke. That can cause challenges and obstacles. It's winter. Smoker doesn't want to go outside and smoke. He wants to smoke in the living room. And the non-smoker's like, fuck that shit. You're not smoking in my motherfucking house. It could be just as simple as that. I had that happen to me once before, so I'm using that example. I'm a non-smoker. No smoking. You guys are in a relationship. You will get through it. The Four of Wands is here. The Ten of Pentacles is here. The Hierophant is here. The Empress is here. The Fool is here. But you got to heal whatever that energy is. I feel it's like a habit on somebody's end that the other person doesn't appreciate. It could be gambling. Someone wants to go to the casino 7 nights a week. It's like, listen, honey, you can't go gambling 7 nights a week. And I don't know where you guys are, but where we are now, it's like online. The government has an online gambling website. It can be a problem for people. That's easy to access that gambling. It's very easy. But let's talk about this devil. What else you want to say? Yeah, there's the Hierophant. You're both loyal. You're both committed here. You will make this work. But I do believe it's going to take, it's kind of an energy, like if you're dealing here, Cancer, with someone who has an addiction, whether it's gambling, smoking, toking, whatever it is, you got to know when to speak and when not to speak, right? Like if it's a drug addict, when you try to talk to them when they're on the drug, that's probably the worst time. But talk to them when they're sober, because that's when they can see things a little bit clearer. They can, they're willing to work a little bit more when they're in that sober state of mind, as opposed when they're on the drug, right? And that's the gift of the High Priestess, knowing when to speak, when not to speak, what to say, what not to say. I do think you're going to be needing to be delicate about this. For me to say this, I feel it's on their end. And you're going to have to be delicate about the way that you're talking to them, handling it. Because if people have addictions or those negative energies, there's something within them that needs to be healed, right? There's trauma in their life. That's why they throw themselves into those addictions. But the fresh start is here. I believe you need to create strong boundaries. You need to know your value. I think you need to put your foot down here. But you guys will overcome this, because there's the Two of Pentacles. This is my Carl Jung card. This is turning. It's funny. There's two cards in the tarot. They come up so often together because it's just solidifying the message. That means turning a negative into a positive, an obstacle into a blessing. And it's the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles. And it's by using your intuition, using your wisdom, using your experience, knowing what to say, when not to say it, how to say it, in order to deal with those delicate situations. You're very strong, empathic, and intuitive energy. You're Cancer. That should be your strength as a person. If you have heavy, well, it is. A lot of Cancerians are. It's just facts. Hashtag fact. But you will overcome this. You will create balance here. But I do feel you have to put your foot down. You're going to need to stand your grounds. And there's going to be some effort that needs to be put in. But like I said, the loyalty, the commitment is still here from both people. And I think this is on their end. But, you know, it is getting in the way of the connections, causing some disharmony. So it does have to be an equal give and take, right? If a person is addicted to something, or they have a vice, or they have a negative habit, they have to be the one that wants to change. We can say whatever the fuck we want to say, but if they're not willing to change, they're not going to change. It's like someone trying to quit smoking. If everyone tells them to quit smoking, it means shit. They have to want to, in their heart, quit. And I do feel that they want to. They want to heal this. They want to create that balance. They want to work on this. They know your value. So, you guys will get through this. There's the loyalty factor is there, but I do feel it's going to take some effort here, Cancer. Okay, that's what I have here. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say, and we'll get back to the tarot. Kind of feel like it's a specific reading, but it might apply to many of you guys out there. Let's see what you need to surrender to here. What does Cancer need to surrender to when it comes to this relationship, this joy? Yeah, okay. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Okay. Energy oracle message for Cancer. Energy oracle message here to help with this situation, spirit guides. Thinking woman in reverse. Whoa, thinking man in reverse. They both came out. There's the difficult emotions. Patience. It is going to take patience and efforts. Let's say it's alcohol. They might have to go to an AA or a rehab program in order to kind of drop that addiction. But whatever it is, they don't want you to overanalyze, overthink this. I think both people are overanalyzing and overthinking this because those are both in reverse. That's the feminine and the masculine energy upside down, dealing with these difficult emotions. It does take time to work through them, especially if that is an addiction, because there's trauma that, you know, I don't really talk a lot about my education and where I come from because I kind of think it's irrelevant, but I do see a lot of tarot readers put it out there, but I do have a history in counseling and dealing with addictions. And I studied psychology in university. That's what I wanted to be. Actually, I wanted to be a counselor for drug addictions is what I wanted to be when I was a teenager. What I ended up being was a counselor for food addictions because a lot of people are addicted to food. And that's just my passion ended up being in my 30s. But irrelevant. It does take time and patience to get over those, to develop new habits, right? You just got to take it one day at a time, one habit at a time. Usually there is trauma and emotional things that need to be dealt with. So I think it's going to take a lot of patience, a lot of effort, potentially even counseling. And some of it could be AA or, you know, those types of energies in order to let go of those addictions. But the emotions can be dealt with. It's just going to take patience and not overanalyzing or overthinking, because when we overanalyze and overthink, we can get stuck and we can think ourselves into negative situations. So have patience with yourself, but have patience with this person, because if you want to, you could be at the end of your ropes, Cancer, but from what I see here, you're not. You just want this person to be who you know they can be. Okay, I do want to grab the Christ consciousness here, Cancer, and we'll go back. We'll get to your potential outcome here. What's the message from Yeshua here for Cancer? That fell on the floor. Hold on a sec. Where is it? It's here. Sisterhood, the feminine way. And the feminine way is very much to be empathetic and supportive and understanding the struggles of that person. You know, if you're not someone who struggles with addictions and they are, it can be very difficult to understand. And I feel it's just getting into that supportive role and supporting this person and letting them know you're in their corner as they go through this process of healing here. Okay, Cancer, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how things are progressing. Let's see how things are doing. Let's chat about this. Spirit guides, what do we got? King of Cups. The Sun. There's happiness. The Sun is in reverse. It's the opposite way now. So that's good. That means progress. Queen of Wands. We got the King and the Queen of Wands. We still have the feminine and the masculine energy here. We still have physical and emotional connection between the two of you. What else we got here? What's this? The Three of Pentacles. There's the effort. One more. Page of Pentacles in reverse, though. Seven of Wands. Working on it. Okay. Justice. Okay, what I'm guided to say. So I see progress. I see you guys working on this, but this Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So there could have been like a little relapse. You know, if they're a smoker, they might have just had a bad day, had a really stressful day, and started smoking again. And that's okay. There's always going to be relapses. You just take one day at a time and you don't let that get you down. I do feel this is like a cheerleader. You're going to really have to be cheering for this person, really be in their corner. But I see progress and happiness. I see teamwork and collaboration. You know, if you're going to counseling, you're doing it together. There's a little bit of a misstep here. But that's to be expected when you're going through those energies, especially if it's something where there's going to be withdrawal. There will be steps, there will be relapses, there will be missteps, and that's okay. Don't get down on yourself. Don't get down on this person. I see with determination and hard work, justice will be served. You guys will work through this. And I see you in a good place. I see a lot of progress here. I see a lot of happiness and a lot of progress, but I still see that vice coming through here, kind of tempting this person. And unfortunately, if there are addictions involved, that's always going to be there. It's always going to be kind of a mental struggle. It just gets easier as each day goes by. So I do see a little misstep, but I see both people fully committed here. I do see happiness and progress. I see determination. I see success. I just see a little misstep, and that's okay. You just get back on that train and you just keep moving forward, and forgive yourselves and forgive them for the little misstep and keep moving forward towards positive results. Take it one day at a time, Cancer. That's what I feel here. So that's what I have. That's what came out today. So I do kind of feel it's very specific, but for those of you where it applies, I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it benefited you. And as always, I appreciate when you like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps my channel to grow. So thank you so much for your support, Cancer. Thank you. I do want to get a final message here, and then we'll do a yes or no question. That's a final message for Cancer. Consciously celebrating the blessings of life is an integrated spiritual practice. It is a form of bowing to the mystery. So make a list of 5 blessings in your life and add to it once a week. Each month, take a few minutes to reflect on the blessings that you have. That's a beautiful card to end your reading. And let's get your yes or no question to close this off. Yes or no? What's the answer? For Cancer. Yes. Cancer, that's what I have. I really do wish you the best of luck. Until next time.